Hey everyone out there in YouTube land, Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck of the Month here with Deck of the Month for September. I just want to say beforehand, sorry for not getting the video out sooner. This video is actually supposed to come out like at midnight on September 1st, but I found some stuff in the deck that had to be fixed, and I just recently got more cards, so I decided I was finally ready to make the September Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck of the Month. So here it is. It is Chaos Dad. It implements Dark Arm Dragon in a deck that uses 2 Chaos Sorcerers. And I've seen several other people have builds of it. For example, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Channel. His link will be right here. But yeah, you can go check out his videos. He's got a pretty good deck too. He actually runs a similar deck to this. I actually saw his video after I made the deck, so it's kind of funny. Great minds think alike, I suppose. But anyway, without further ado, here's the deck. First off, Dark Arm Dragon comes out when you have 3 darks in the grave. Great card. This is a perfect card for the deck because it does have really good graveyard control with Chaos Sorcerers and stuff like that. Then we have 2 Chaos Sorcerers, obviously. These guys are like little wannabe Dark Arms. They come at you, special summon them, and they can remove from play one of your opponent's face-up monsters instead of attacking. Only 2300 attack, but usually when you bring him out, he's always a +1 because you can remove one of their monsters that you're having trouble getting rid of, like Stardust Dragon or Thought Ruler, any of those. Now we have 3 Caius the Shadow Monarch. Running these guys, I just really like to run these guys. In any deck where I use dark monsters, I'll always run Caius because he's so broken. He needs 1 tribute, and when he comes out, remove from play a card on the field. If it was a dark monster that you removed, inflict 1,000 to your opponent. That's great. If you're getting close to game and your opponent has less than 1,000 life points, you can just remove himself to burn 1,000 on your opponent for game. So that's an awesome card. 2, Tragodia. I've only seen people run 1, and I've play tested running 2, and it works really, really well. This guy is so great for taking control of your opponent's monsters, synchro summoning, bringing out if you're about to be OTK'd by one of the popular OTK decks. Not Synchro Cat anymore, but this would be great against Synchro Cat. Yeah, that's Tragodia. You can special summon him when you take battle damage. So you can even attack into your opponent's monster and special summon him, so that's really, really cool. Cyber Dragon, swarming, synchro summoning, and getting a tribute out for Caius, or just bringing out as a beater. He's a good beat stick, and special summoning, 2 Phantom of Chaos to remove Dark Arm or Chaos Sorcerer if they're sent to the graveyard. Then copy their effect and use it, or attack if you want. So this is a really, really broken card to have in this deck, just because you could copy Tragodia's effect, you could copy Dark Arm's effect, Chaos Sorcerer's effect. There's lots and lots of possibilities for this guy. Then, once you remove them from play with Phantom of Chaos, you can use Dimensional Alchemist. This guy is really great. When he's sent to the graveyard, you can add one of your remove from play monsters to your hand. So that's like really, really good. Allows you to reuse Dark Arm, to reuse your Chaos Sorcerers, to grab Plague Spreader back if you've used his effect and he was removed. This is an awesome card. 1 Breaker, even though it's at unlimited, you can have 3. I only run 1. 2 Dark Resonator. This guy is really good. Once per turn, if he'd be destroyed by battle, he's not destroyed. He can last through 1 attack. He has 1300 attacks, so that's not terrible for a level 3. Really, really good, especially with instant fusion. Sangan, to search out, Dark Resonator, cards like that. Marshmallow, just as a defense. He's not necessary. I have him in here just because I usually always run Marshmallow on no matter what deck I'm using, just because he's super awesome. 2 Dark Tinker. I run Dark Tinkers over Krebons because, honestly, when I used Krebons, I thought it was way too slow. In Synchro Krebons, nothing happens. You Synchro these guys, you get to look at the top card of your deck and either put it at the bottom or back on top of your deck. 1 Plague Spreader. You could sacrifice this guy for Caius, special summon him, Caius's effect works, and then Synchro out for Stardust or, you know, any other level 8 Synchro. Morphing Jar, just because sometimes you're going to want those extra cards, even though it's not often that you run out of cards. Okay, that was a lie. Usually you special summon your entire hand on the first turn because you've got Dark Arm, Chaos Sorcerer, and lots of Synchro capabilities, so Morphing Jar is a good card to have. 2 Sunny Pixie. It's a level 1 tuner, and its effect is when it's sent to the graveyard for the Synchro Summon of a light monster, gain 1,000. And I think that's a really great effect considering you're running 2 to 3 instant fusions, and those suck up 1,000 life points, so this is a good card to have. Plus, Sunny Pixie plus Chaos Sorcerer equals Arcanite, so special summon Chaos Sorcerer, remove one of their cards, summon Sunny Pixie, Synchro for Arcanite, and gain 1,000 life points because Arcanite is a light. So I like running this card. And that's it for monsters. On to spell cards. First we have 3 Book of Moon, really good for defense. Then we have 3 Instant Fusion, special summon 1 level 5 or lower fusion monster from your extra deck. 2 Allure, because you're running a plethora of darks, and it's a great draw power, obviously. Spell Absorption, Heavy Storm, and MST staples. And that's it for the spell cards. Now on to trap cards. There's not a lot, just because I'm not a trap addicted person. You know, I don't use traps that often. But 2 Bottomless, 2 Phoenix Wing Windblast, and Torrential Tribute. And that's it for trap cards. I suggest Mirror Force also in this deck. I don't have a Mirror Force, that's why I don't have one in the deck, obviously. But yeah, I suggest putting Mirror Force in here. And that was the deck. Now on to the extra deck. First off, we have 3 Ojamanite, Musician King. Basically the same, it's a light level 5 fusion, except it's a spellcaster. So I can special summon this from my extra deck with instant fusion, and then if I have a level 2 tuner, I'll summon that, and then I can Synchro for Arcanite, so that's why he's in here. Magical Android, Iron Chain Dragon, Gaia Goyo, Life Trancer, X-Saber, Arcanite Magician, Black Rose, 2 Ancient Fairy Dragon. This card's good when you only have the Synchro capabilities for a level 7 and you have Sunny Pixie in your hand. You can Synchro for this card, special summon Sunny Pixie, and Synchro this and Sunny Pixie for a level 8. So that's one thing you can do. 2 Colossal Fighter, Stardust, Thought Ruler, and Red Dragon Archfiend. Pretty much all must-haves for any extra deck. Anyway, that has been Deck of the Month for September, Chaos Dad, and I hope you enjoyed. Peace.